Just ready to get this show on the road.
The catchphrase of all catchphrases.
Right now, the Rams have to go crazy in the next couple weeks here, and they need the Vikings to lose out to sneak into to get their wild card spot, because they didn't play well enough early in the year, and somebody sadly from the NFC East must go to the playoffs.
You know, this team right here, I think, is a wild card team moving forward. Like you said, Rob, again, you brought up some good points, so I keep bouncing off that. I think they're a wild card team. They now are 8-5 in the league, and with just how competitive the NFC is, I don't think they'll be able to beat out the Niners or Seattle in the West. But overall,
they have no chance at the West.
I don't think they are a dangerous team
honestly,
in that sense.
No,
I hate to be that guy. I mean, both you make compelling arguments and you make compelling arguments. When Todd Gurley is running, like to how Todd Gurley used to be running, they're a dangerous team, period.
Oh, yeah.
For anybody. Goff look calm and collective in the pocket. Yeah. And that's how the offense is predicated, on running the football. Something with the Cowboys should take notes on. You know what I'm saying? Because they remind me of each other. The Rams and the Cowboys run the football and they set up the quarterback.
And honestly, Dak is more talented than Goff. The Cowboys should have.
I don't know about that. If you're talking about arm talent, I'll take Jared Goff.
Yeah. What I saw with Dak, man, not to go off on a tangent here.
I'll take Jared Goff over Dak.
But Dak Prescott, he can't really throw the deep ball. I mean, we've seen it. He can't really throw the deep ball effectively, and that's why I would agree. I'd take Goff over Dak.
That's crazy.
I would. I mean, Dak's not accurate with the deep ball.
You would take Dak over...
Honestly...
Nah, Goff can sling it, man.
It's really tough because I don't think Goff can do anything. But
if you're going to say athleticism,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm picking Dak because Dak
can
use his legs as well.
Goff has his moment. We saw in that NFC Championship game, Goff looked really good throwing that football on the road in the Superdome in that hostile environment.
I'm just surprised to hear
I never seen Dak Prescott.
I'm surprised to hear any sort of Goff praise anytime it happens, just because he's been so bad this year. But I mean, what I will say,
he's been heating up as of late.
Yeah. That's true. He's been better of late. He's been given an opportunity to be better of late, which is important.
And the line's been significantly better than they were in the beginning of the year.
Yes.
They were terrible.
And the line now is able to look on both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the run and pass here, so the line's able to do both things that they're supposed to be solid with, which makes Goff's life a lot easier. And Robert Woods played well, had a good game.
Yes, sir.
Especially when the defense, Rob, is actually doing its job.
But the defense...
Aaron Donald, man. He finally had a 1.5 sack type of game. Where has this been?
Exactly. You saw what the Buccaneers did to that Rams team when they put up 55, and guess what? Jared Goff had 41. They had 41 in the offense. The defense has been lackluster as well. Todd Gurley has been going, and when all those things are connecting, guess what, brother? You got connect 4.
Couple things here. The Buccaneers game was pre-Jalen Ramsey era for the Los Angeles Rams. And the second thing is, Aaron Donald been playing well the whole year. His sack total isn't out of this world like it was last season.
I mean, shot.
But no, he's not
the man had 23 and a half.
The man is not the defensive player of the year. He's not the defensive player of the year, but he's still Aaron Donald.
Remember, Talib got shipped away, and he was injured. He was Peters. So
Peters has been lighting up
for
the Ravens
on defense for the Rams.
Yeah, and you bring in Ramsey, and now I think Ramsey can get the job done for you.
And you know what I noticed about Ramsey, Rob?
What's that?
After that big L to the Ravens, Ramsey let his emotions get the best of him at the end of that game. I don't know if you guys saw that. He started getting to a scrap.
Yep.
And you can't have that, especially going into the playoffs. You got to keep that defense composed. But I mean, he's always been a hothead, even in Jacksonville.
Yeah, he's known to be a hothead, but what you can't judge. It's like he's a great player.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's going to be on the field. He's going to give you. He is one of the best in the league.
Yeah,
so
top three.
He definitely helps that secondary keep the offenses down.
Well, we look at the Rams' schedule, and part of the question here is, does the Rams show they're dangerous based on last night's win? It depends on how you consider dangerous. I mean, they probably dangerous for the next couple of weeks, but that's about it. Because I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. You still got Minnesota that's fighting for that spot to get in. I think Minnesota will get in.
I actually got a quick question for you guys.
9-4.
So Would you ever consider a scenario where just the top 6 records go to the playoffs? Because the NFC East is especially bad this year. Would you ever consider a scenario where it's just your top 4 records become your divisions, and then your bottom 2, your next 2 become the wild cards? Or do you feel like that's too much?
I don't know. I feel like the competitive nature of how the NFC is this year just makes it so fun and interesting to see who's gonna make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Just because of how
That's
good
an
they
excellent-
are,
that's an
you
excellent
know,
it
point.
keeps the entertainment.
It's an
You know what I
excellent
mean?
point because it's like, which one of y'all want to win?
Exactly.
And go to the playoffs.
You know?
He kind of came up with a good point. Right
but it's just like, it sucks for me this year because one of the Rams or Vikings will not make the playoffs.
And I'm sure
and
you're
real quick, let me
upset
answer
the
your question,
Cowboys.
No,
Let me answer
Still
your
have a
question
shot.
too, real quickly.
yeah.
I would say this. I remember a couple years ago in the playoffs, and this was when Marshawn Lynch had that big run in the playoffs in the wild card round
Against the Saints.
Against the Saints. the Seahawks were, I believe they were 7-9 that year. 7-9, I believe. And a lot of people thought they should have made the playoffs, and they won that game. And Marshawn Lynch had that boom, boom run, and the whole stadium was
beast mode.
shaking. The beast mode. It was like an earthquake, and they won that game. That shows you that even with a terrible team that record-wise may not be the compelling team in the playoffs, they may upset you because guess what? They're at home. So
It's fair, and that's a fair point to make. But, I mean, we'll see
cooking
what
up.
you know.
we are.
You know what I'll say is, we'll see what happens with. I assume it's the Cowboys that'll make it, but we don't know yet.
And they have the big game against the Rams, which is this Sunday. So
Yeah, so
that's
I'm-
a game for both of these teams. You know what I mean? That's
and
a big
honestly,
deciding game.
based on the way the Rams been playing, they're gonna run the Cowboys over.
Yeah, I mean, the way the Cowboys have been playing, man. I went off on that on my social as well.
And listen,
They've been.
I'm gonna
Forget
keep it
about
straight up with you guys. If the Cowboys win that wild card game, I'll be stand corrected. But if they don't, I'll be left wondering what if the Rams could have made the playoffs. They could have, because they do look much better of late.
exactly. And the NFL said that they're not changing anything, and guess what? We gotta live with it, man.
That's
it is
just
what
how
it
it
is.
goes.